jump it up here with McGeorge to start things. And the ball will be controlled by Bailey Pettigo. Lady Tigers again going right to left here in the first half. Pettigo holds the basketball. Matt Payton courtside at Donna Wise court with Leanne Grider-Durham, the former Lady Tiger. Pritchett down inside, back out to Pettigo, who drives, leaves it into the corner. That's Lake. Pritchett now has it just off the elbow, wants to drive across the paint, out, Lake, open, three on the way, bang! Lexi Lake and Edward Jones, three to start things here.
Cannot leave her open. It shocks me every time that she somehow finds a way open. She's got as many threes as she does on her career, and they leave her open.
Finds a little room and nearly a turnover here in the backcourt. Shekels drained a mid-range shot there. Campbellsville nearly turned it over as the ball was deflected in the backcourt. Doubt that nice hustle play as Harrodsburg going to set up a little full court pressure here. Campbellsville will have to navigate around the defense of the Pioneers. Pettigo, middle of the court, works with the basketball. 12 to shoot. Lexi Lake bounces. Elbow, it's Pritchett. Now she'll drive, kicks it into the right corner. This is Lake again. That's Faith Lake this time, actually. The three no good. Shekels to the other end. Long ahead. Gonzalez back to Shekels, who holds it. Douthit finds a cutting Shekels into the corner. Gonzalez, three on the way. That is no good. Rebound going to be taken in by Smith. Douthit run off the spot here by Lexi Lake. Pull-up jumper for Douthit, no good. Rebound, Faith Lake. She will push ahead to her twin sister, Lexi. Backs away now. They wait. Pettigo has it straight away. Now left side, short corner. Faith Lake inside. McGeorge goes up to the right hand, gets the finish.
That's a nice pass, just drawing the defense in, and then just an easy basket for Ashley McGeorge.
Back the other way, Shekels. Here driving is Woods. Ball was knocked away. She stays with it. Goes up the shot off glass. That's good for Ariana Woods. 5-4 the count. 2 minutes gone by. Campbellsville the lead. Faith Lake back to Pettigo. Long ahead McGeorge. Cross court. Faith Lake inside. Contact. And what do we got here? They're going to count it for Faith Lake. This will be an and one. The official was hidden on me down there, Leanne. I couldn't find her.
I was trying to sneak around, but yeah, I couldn't see it.
So this will go against CU Harrodsburg. I believe maybe Gonzalez was down there trying to take that contact. So Faith Lake at the free throw line here for Campbellsville. 81% on the season. She makes it a three-point trip. 8-4 the score. Woods left side with the basketball in the paint. Shot up is no good. Ball batted around a time or two. Finally controlled by Pettigo. She will race. Pettigo to the front court. Left side of the lane. Goes up. Shot blocked by Smith. Ball is taken by Douthit. To the other end she comes as she has to work around Pettigo and Pritchett in the backcourt. Douthit straight down the lane. Picks up her dribble. Smith out. Shekels left side. Three. Nope. That's a long two on the way from Woods. That is no good. The rebound taken by CU. Lady Tigers to the offensive end. Three on the way. Bang! Lexi Lake, another Edward Jones three. Now 214 in her career as she chases the late Courtney Clifton for fourth place on the all-time list. 11-4. Campbellsville the advantage. Far side, Douthit holds. Back out top, Woods. Long pass left side, Douthit again, working to the baseline. Double team comes, looking for some help, pitches it out. Smith there, 5 to shoot. Woods, pull-up jumper just inside the free throw line is good. 11-6, Lady Tigers a 5-point advantage. Faith Lake, back door from Pritchett. She'll go up right hand, lays it in off glass. Faith Lake gets the finish. Courtney Pritchett the find.
Do the Lakes, no, I was about to say the Lakes have all the points, but I think Ashley had.
Ashley did have one, you're right, Ashley had the one. Otherwise, it's been the Great Lakes doing the heavy lifting here for Campbellsville.
It looks like they're switching out of that twilight. They're in a 1-3-1.
Here's Douthit driving in the paint. We've got a whistle. We're going to have steps called against Douthit.
I guess going to something different just in the event that they need to switch out of twilight, going to a different a different look to show Mid-South opponents.
Imani Washington going to check into the game, 5'8" graduate forward from Louisville, Kentucky. Pettigo holds it left side. Now Pritchett off the wing, inside cutting, Lake up, shot will stick off the rim, go through for Faith Lake, another bucket. Campbellsville with a 15-6 advantage. It's really good offensive execution here for the Lady Tigers as they have forced another turnover. Down inside, Washington driving, she was cut off, and a line change here coming for Campbellsville. Lady Tigers without Shyla Calvert tonight, so we'll see Campbellsville try to navigate the waters without the senior here in this one, as maybe just a little more rest than anything for Shyla. She's still working her way back from some injuries a season ago. We'll step away, take a timeout here, come back in just a moment. You're following the Lady Tigers. They lead it by 9. This is the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
Campbellsville University is accredited by the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools Commission on Colleges to award certificates, associate, baccalaureate, master's, and doctoral degrees. Contact the Commission on Colleges at 1866 Southern Lane, Decatur, Georgia, 30033-4097, or call 404-679-4500 for questions about
15-6 the score. Campbellsville University leads Campbellsville University Harrodsburg here in the Powell Athletic Center. Campbellsville here in the early going. Campbellsville being the Lady Tigers, shooting it at a 75% clip, 6 of 8 from the field, 2 of 3 from deep. They made their only free throw attempt, 3 of 7 for CU Harrodsburg in the ball game here. As Campbellsville with some changes, we'll get to them. Lauren Lee in, 5'6" sophomore guard from Liberty, Kentucky. She's in the backcourt with Maddie Boyle, 5'5" junior guard from Milledgeville, Kentucky. Caitlin Wilkes, 6'2", a junior forward from Stanford, Kentucky. Sarah Sutton, 5'11", a junior forward from Scottsville, Kentucky. She has the basketball backdoor. It's Elizabeth Bertram handing it off underneath to Wilkes. Bertram, the only Lady Tiger hadn't gotten to there yet, 5'6", a sophomore guard from Glasgow, Kentucky. So Campbellsville again setting up an easy bucket underneath. Bertram left it with Wilkes. Far side, Gonzalez can't shoot it. Holds, going to find Washington, skips it left side. This is Douthit, 3 on the way is good for Douthit, Jaden Douthit, the triple. 17-9 the score. Lauren Lee, the basketball for Campbellsville. Right side, she works. The drive baseline, and the ball knocked away, stolen by the Pioneers. Gonzalez, middle of the floor, now to Douthit, holds it. Into the corner, Washington open, she'll hoist the 3. That is good, back-to-back threes for CU Harrodsburg. And Lee, you've been in this situation before. You see a team knock down a couple of threes with that, for Campbellsville, what is basically a line change. So you can mix those groups up, and inevitably every now and then you're going to see one give up some big shots or have some turnovers. And quickly, Coach Ginger High-Colvin wants the timeout to talk about it.
CU Harrodsburg has done a really good job moving the ball and finding open looks, but I've been in that spot where you come in and you're like, yes, I'm ready to do awesome, and then it just sneaks up on you and the timeout comes.
Yeah, the timeout comes, and it's a long walk back to that bench,
it's
right?
Long. It's long. I think I made it like 5 seconds one game.
You really drug it out there, huh?
Well, like I made it 5 seconds
before
into
the
game.
timeout?
No, like in the game before I got pulled.
Oh, boy.
It was special. It was a special experience.
So much so that you never forgot it. Here is Sutton going to take the jumper. That is good for Sarah Sutton, just inside the three-point arc. Sutton knocks down the mid-range shot. 19-12, Lady Tigers by 7. Nice backdoor look, finding a cutting teammate here. This is going to be a foul on Campbellsville's Maddie Boyle as Oriana Woods was met with some contact. Boyle's first. Woods at the free throw line here for CU Harrodsburg. Free throw good. One more for Woods. This one is no good. Hard. The stats were just a little too deceiving to put on the page. There were too many player cards, and I wasn't going to go through and add them all together. So I think Woods may be the leading scorer on the CU Harrodsburg team. Here is Bertram driving down inside. Shot no good. Wilkes kept it alive. Ball still free. Gonzalez dives on it near midcourt. And we'll go to the arrow here as the possession arrow favors the visiting Pioneers. (19-13), Campbellsville the advantage. Lauren Lee straight away, looking for some help, is the ball handler here for Harrodsburg. Now driving down the lane, shot blocked by Wilkes. That was Shekels. She got that screen. Campbellsville couldn't pick that up, and it'll stay with the Lady Pioneers here. 3:22 to play in the first quarter. CU leads 19-13 over Harrodsburg. And we're going to get a substitution here for Coach Tribble as he will send in Talia Todd, 5'6" sophomore guard from Richmond, Kentucky. Shekels holds it off the wing, right side. Now they get it down into the corner. Washington has it once again. Gonzalez left wing, 3 to shoot. Going to back up, left side. Washington going to have to let it ride on the way. That is good for Imani Washington. Another 3-point field goal and a turnover. Shekels hanging out in the backcourt. Leaves one back for Woods as Lauren Lee falls down. May have gotten hit in the face there. Inside looking for Shekels, too far. It's a turnover. Wilkes picks it up, and we're going to get another line change for Coach Ginger High-Colvin in a moment. Lee accelerates down the lane, right hand off glass, good for Lauren Lee. 21-16. Shekels the basketball, backs away. Gonzalez nearly has it stolen away. She stays with it. Inside here driving is Todd. Shot no good. Rebound taken by Woods. And Woods going to miss this shot, but she'll go to the free throw line. I believe Elizabeth Bertram will be hit with the contact. Nope, it'll be Caitlin Wilkes. So that'll be the first on Wilkes. Second on the Lady Tigers with 2:22 to play here in the first quarter. 5 on, 5 off for Campbellsville as the starting unit will re-enter. 21-16 the count. Well, Lee, no matter what, at any stage of basketball, if you can connect on enough of the 3-point field goals, you've got a chance. And here in the early stages, CU Harrodsburg 3 of 4 from deep, and that has certainly helped them stay within striking distance.
They've shot it really well, and you just kind of hope that they cool off eventually and just – they've got to miss sometime.
Certainly the hope as Woods goes to the line and hits free throw there. Right side, Lexi Lake couldn't shoot it. On the dribble now, Lake bumped, looking back door. She's got her twin sister Faith off glass, and Faith Lake has really made some hay from that spot here tonight.
She does a really good job of reading and seeing her defender overcommit and just burning them.
Here is a little contact. I think even Courtney Pritchett was surprised that was not called a foul. She ran into Talia Todd there. 23-17 the score. Campbellsville leads by 6 with 2 minutes even showing on the clock here. Into the backcourt. Douthit off the wing, navigates inside, throws up an off-balance floater, no good. McGeorge the rebound for CU. Here comes Bailey Pettigo. Pettigo will push it. She'll come left side. Lexi Lake open, 3 on the way. In and out for Lexi Lake. Ball knocked out of bounds, and they're going to keep it with Campbellsville University. And on the offensive end, they'll stay as McGeorge knocked it away from Woods down inside. Pettigo bounces into Pritchett. She'll face up, short corner. Entry to McGeorge. She'll go underneath. Reverse and one for Ashley McGeorge. Nice seal by McGeorge. Goes underneath, little reverse there, and draws the contact against Michaela Smith.
From what I've kept up with and what I've followed this season, it seems like she's had a really great start and been really solid in that post spot.
You know, in some ways, obviously different from Ashley being a post and you being a point guard, but the fight at times to make players that aren't naturally geared towards attacking or being offensive-minded for you, I think you fell into such a rhythm being a pass-first point guard at times. They had to kind of drag it out of you to be aggressive there as Shekels hits that shot. But it's kind of it's a little bit of a work in progress, I think, and in some ways you two are similar in that regard.
I think she's definitely put in her time and put in the work and is really reaping the benefits of just being consistent and working hard every year and just proving herself game in and game out. And really now is her time to put all of that hard work on display.
On the other end, Campbellsville got a bucket there as Faith Lake another field goal. Courtney Pritchett with the assist for Campbellsville. Missed by CU Harrodsburg. Lexi Lake in the front court. 3 on the way. It is hard, and the rebound going to come right back to Lexi Lake. Out to Pritchett. She won't shoot it. She'll go far side. This is Pedigo. 3 on the way. That's hard. Rebound knocked away. Battled for. Finally, Pritchett again comes out of there with the loose ball.
I just feel like Courtney always finds a way to the ball. Like somehow, some way, she'll always find it.
A knack for being around the basketball for Courtney Pritchett as this ball is knocked out of bounds. Campbellsville with 8 on the shot clock, 24.5 on the game clock. They'll have to go to work quickly here. Faith Lake with 11 first quarter points for Campbellsville. Pedigo to inbound. She's got McGeorge looking back door, feeds Faith Lake, shot up no good. That may have been deflected on the way up. Here comes Washington for CU Harrodsburg. Bounces right side. Douthit 3 on the way. High arching 3, no good. Rebound McGeorge with 13 seconds left. Pedigo will push. Middle of the floor, right side. Pritchett back to Pedigo, 5 seconds. Pedigo inside off the left block. Bump, shovels it. McGeorge up too strong, and that's where the first quarter will come to a close. I think Ashley McGeorge rushed it just a bit, trying to beat the buzzer there, but Campbellsville still will head to quarter number 2 with a 9-point advantage. We'll step away and take a timeout. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
School is a lot different right now. Some days kids are learning at home with their parents' help. And
some days Elmo goes to school. To stay healthy, Elmo wears his mask and stays apart from his friends.
That's right. It may be challenging, but remember, when things get tough, to take a slow, deep breath. We are all in this together.
Yeah. Come on, Daddy. It's time for school at home.
Caring for each other because we are all in this together.
(29-19) the score. Campbellsville leads CU Harrodsburg here in the Powell Athletic Center. Lady Tigers in the first quarter, 12 of 20 from the field, 60%. CU Harrodsburg 7 of 16. Campbellsville knocked down a couple of Edward Jones threes. CU Harrodsburg knocked down 3 of them there in the first period. Lady Tigers with 10 assists off 12 made baskets. The old point guard in you, Leanne, that's got to make you feel good. You need that.
I had a ton to say. Like, I had so much that I was going to comment on, but of course.
Lady Tigers will return to the floor here with that starting 5 still out there. You've got McGeorge, Pedigo, Faith and Lexi Lake, and Courtney Pritchett. Pritchett to McGeorge right side. Now Pedigo looking back door for Faith. There it is. A little too far. Faith has to tap it up to herself. She gets hit in the mouth. Leaves it off with Pritchett, who sinks the mid-range shot off the baseline.
I feel like that's got to be in the scouting report. Like, if you're scouting CU, you've got to know that Faith Lake is going to go back door.
She is great there working the baseline as Faith Lake here driving as Woods. Ball nearly knocked away by Pedigo. Beats it out to Shekels, and she'll survey. 10 to shoot. Shekels backs away off the wing, near side. Down inside to Washington, and that's a pretty good pass by Shekels. Washington couldn't finish. Little contact down low. Pedigo the other way for CU. Left corner. Lake won't shoot it. Back to Pedigo. Campbellsville with a 30-19 advantage. Pedigo holds. Going to go off the McGeorge screen. Leaves it underneath for McGeorge. Shot blocked by Shekels. Nice defense, good effort there to help, and Faith Lake forces the turnover. Lexi Lake came out of there with it. Pedigo between the circles. Bounces high post to McGeorge, leaves it with Pritchett. Back door again is Faith, not there. Pritchett back to the middle. Dribble handoff to Pedigo, backs away from the defender. Entry, McGeorge, quick move, up, shot, good for Ashley McGeorge. 32-19, Campbellsville with a 13-point advantage. Flip it up into the air there to Shekels. Faith Lake has to work just to stay off of her. Nice pass inside by Shekels to set up Woods for the driving lay-in. Pedigo long ahead, on the money to McGeorge, climbs it right over the rim. Another bucket for Campbellsville University. 34-21 the score. Shekels long ahead to Woods. She had Gonzalez open in the corner, elected to drive and ran into some stout defense from the Lady Tigers. Pedigo out, Pritchett dumps it down. Faith Lake leaves it off. McGeorge gonna drive. And that ball taken away by Washington. 34-21 the score. Right side, ball deflected. Jordan, I know you're working on that back at radio. We've got an echo now as we try to fix our radio signal. I don't think audition or auxiliary 1 needs to be off. 34-24 after that three from Gonzalez in the far corner. Thank you, sir. You've got it. 7:10 to play first half. Pedigo bounces. Pritchett left wing triple. Bang! Courtney Pritchett, the Edward Jones three for the Lady Tigers. She answers that Lady Pioneer three. Back to a 13-point margin. Ball knocked away in the backcourt. Pedigo and Lexi Lake combine on the takeaway. Lake bounces left side. Pedigo up off glass. Good. 39-24 the score. Shekels sprints ahead, and a 10-second call. Changes coming for the Lady Tigers. They'll go back with this second unit. Somebody's going to stay on the court, I believe, as there were only 4 Lady Tigers at the table. It's Faith Lake. No surprise there, Leanne. She's had, well, now it's going to be Lexi, so they changed it up. Both Lakes have been very good for the Lady Tigers here in the early going. 39-24, less than 6.5 minutes to play in the first half. Matt Payton and former Lady Tiger Leanne Grider-Durham here courtside as that ball knocked away from Lauren Lee. To the front court comes Washington. She'll lower the head and drive straight to the rack and get the lay-in. 39-26. CU back the other way. Sutton off the elbow. Out. Lake. Three on the way. In and out, no good. Rebound. Sutton, the stick back good for shooting Sutton.
I don't see her in the games that I've watched. I haven't seen her, you know, shoot many layups. Most of her stuff is mid-range, and she does a great job at that.
Taking full advantage of that second chance off the rebound there was Sutton as this ball is knocked out off the missed shot. Boyle going to sprint the other way. Boyle right block goes up, right hand good for Maddie Boyle. And the timeout taken here by Coach Brian Tribble, 43-26. Campbellsville leads CU Harrodsburg. A media stoppage, 5:33 to play in the first half. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu.
We don't have time for delays.
Ready!
We don't have time for spills.
Next.
We don't have time for setbacks. Let's be real.
Getting the flu shot
helps you fight the flu.
Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
I'll turn it on for 1 speaker, I guess. 43-26 the score. The Lady Tigers.
Yeah, Yeah, it's still like
lead
a little
CU and
echoey.
Yeah, well, we've got some issues going on. I know the storm from the other day kind of messed with us, and we've still got some issues here. I don't know. This is a really, really bad echo. What we may have to do is just when we come back, turn that decoder off, Lee, because
it's cave-like almost.
it's not good. That's much better. What we'll do is we'll go one ear on that. Is that better? Does that help you out? That get rid of it?
This is almost like that eye test, you know, where it's like this screen and then this screen. Oh.
Here underneath, that is Lauren Lee. She gets knocked down off that loose ball, the rebound attempt there. Did that get rid of your echo? Are you good?
I think so.
Okay, so we'll just have to, we'll monitor that. We'll turn that radio feed off, the return, which I don't know if that echo, Jordan, you can let me know, is the echo going out over the air. 43-26.
I think my mom could also tell you, like, I know for a fact she's listening in, so she can.
Well, yeah, from Russell County here, there, and Yon, let us know. Inside, Wilkes going to go to work against Smith. Shot up no good. Rebound taken underneath by CU Harrodsburg. I believe that's a new player into the ball game for the Lady Pioneers. You've got Kaylin Williams in there, 5'7" junior guard from Indianapolis, Indiana. You've also got, I believe that's Tanaya Cecil in the lineup, far side, 5'7" freshman guard from Lexington, Kentucky. Here's a jumper by Douthit, no good. Rebound is batted away from Smith and actually goes off the hands of Cecil and out of play. It'll be Lady Tiger basketball. Lexi Lake going to check out. Faith Lake back in for CU. 43-26 the score. Campbellsville the advantage. .440 to play in the first half. Lauren Lee bounces it out to Maddie Boyle, wants to drive in. Free throw line jumper hard for Boyle, comes off to the left, and to the other end comes Williams. Boyle, oh boy, that's a tough spill by Maddie Boyle. Boyle broke that up and took a hard spill right into the scorer's table in front of us. Williams will pitch it in. Douthit the basketball, right side. Williams holds. Had the entry for a moment, a little too late. Now Douthit out top. 17-point Lady Tiger lead. Smith back out. Williams with the basketball. Left side, Douthit, jumper on the way. That is hard, and the rebound taken by Faith Lake. Faith Lake will push. Right side, Boyle. Crossover, nice move by Boyle, frees herself up. That's a hard foul by Smith, and Boyle will go to the free throw line.
That was a hard foul. Oh, okay. Then.
Oh, they call.
I think they're calling it.
Well, it was a hard foul. I wasn't necessarily going to argue for it, but there's no argument against it, as Boyle misses the free throw here. So that's actually going to be 3 on Smith with 3:54 to play in the first half.
I'm all for fouling them so they don't make the basket, but that seemed.
Yeah, you got to be careful with.
Right, I think you can foul, but not intentionally.
Pretty good contact to the head there, I think. Boyle took a tough spill on the back end.
She popped up, to her credit. She popped up,
she's tough. She almost killed the scorer's table here and then got whacked down on that end. Boyle's pretty tough customer.
Also, with playing time, like, you don't have time to be hurt. If you want to be out on the court, you got to be healthy, so I might as well be tough.
Wilkes out to Sutton here. The best ability is availability, I think.
That's
Boyle
right.
Left side open, 3 on the way. That is short, and the rebound going to be grabbed here by Douthit. She will run. Douthit has it knocked away by Maddie Boyle. A chance at numbers. Boyle bounces long ahead. Lee goes up and gets the lay-in off glass. Nice job by Campbellsville to attack there in transition.
21 was chasing her down. I didn't know if we were going to have a repeat.
Well, yeah, and I think maybe the 3 fouls, she had to let Lauren Lee go there, did Michaela Smith. She holds it now in the corner as the trap comes, pitches it out. Douthit backs away. And here we're going to have a little foul, little hand check called on Boyle. That'll be 2 on Boyle. First on the Lady Tigers in the quarter. Campbellsville, the change there is Elizabeth Bertram checking in for Lexi Lake. Here, it's a shot by Douthit off balance, not really close, but Woods there to grab it out of midair and get the putback. 46-28 the score. Lee out, shooter is Sutton, three, short, rebound taken underneath by Washington. Bertram knocked it away, and they're actually going to keep it with the Lady Tigers. 46-28 the score. Campbellsville with a baseline out of bounds underneath here. Lee has the pass deflected and knocked away. Douthit looking for some help, and they're going to call steps on Douthit. Harrodsburg with a couple of opportunities to maybe get it out of there, but unsuccessful thus far. Here, Lee quickly into Wilkes off the block left side, and that is too easy for the Lady Tigers. Missed opportunities there for CU Harrodsburg. They had chances at a stop, turned it over once. Campbellsville cashes in, back to a 20-point Lady Tiger advantage. Shekels off the right wing, entry here to Woods. She'll drive at Wilkes. Tough shot over the top of Wilkes, no good. Rebound taken by Sutton. Lee will push. Lee, right side, Bertram open, southpaw shot, good. Elizabeth Bertram and Edward Jones, three. 51-28, 2 minutes to play first half. Left side, Shekels gonna take the three. That is nowhere close. Hard over everything. Rebound to Campbellsville. Boyle the other way. Little ball fake, goes up the floater to the right hand. Nice job by Boyle. She had Bertram far side, kind of fake that pass, forced the defender to step, and Boyle gets the lay in. Back tap, Boyle knocked it away. Here comes Bertram. Behind the back, little contact. Now Sutton left side. She's open, won't shoot it. Hands it back to Boyle. Lee open lane. She'll take the pull-up jumper at the free throw line, in and out, no good. Bertram the rebound, the putback of the right hand, good there for Bert. And all of a sudden, this thing is ballooned to nearly a 30-point Lady Tiger advantage, and Coach Tribble wants a full timeout with 1:16 to play in the first half. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
(55-28) Lady Tigers lead CU Harrodsburg here in the Powell Athletic Center. Matt Payton and Leanne Grider-Durham courtside as CU looking for win number 11 on the year. New player into the lineup for Campbellsville, Maddie Nally, 6'2" sophomore forward from Louisville, Kentucky. You know, Lee, we will talk here while we have a chance about Lauren Lee. And when you came in, you found yourself immediately behind Katie Allen, Ellen Schultes, some really, really good point guards that had a lot of experience. And here Lauren Lee, she starts to mature, but she finds herself in an opposite scenario. You got Bailey Pettigo, who's come in, and she's a young player herself trying to figure this thing out at the college level. Got to be tough from that spot to kind of figure it out on your own when you don't have that senior upperclassman leadership to rely on.
Right. With Katie Allen and Ellen, I was so blessed because, you know, I would come in and I would do my time, and then when the game got tough or when it got crunch time or whatever, I knew that they were getting those minutes at the end. And I was able to see and watch and you know, get in the game and get to experience what being a Lady Tiger point guard is, but without the pressure of that I guess, fourth quarter.
Yeah, being the guy or gal in this case, you know, and last year Campbellsville with Shyla Calvert missing the entire season, she wasn't able to be that steadying force. So kind of a challenge for both of those young ladies as free throw good down there for Oriana Woods. She actually made both of them. The foul was on Wilkes, her second. Here's Bertram open again, three on the way. That is hard, and the rebound taken underneath by Woods. We're going to have some contact called here against Sarah Sutton, I do believe. That'll be the first on Sutton.
But with that foul, I think they're doing a really good job of crashing the boards and getting putbacks and just keeping the ball on our side of the court.
40 seconds to play in the half. Lady Pioneers the other way here as they get to the front court. Left side, Washington has it knocked away. Bertram steals it. Burt leads Campbellsville to the offensive end. Ball knocked free by Washington. Nally stays with it. Sutton holds it. About a 1 second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lee between the circles backs away.
I think that was a smart decision. Easily could have shot. She was open, but chose to not give CU Harrodsburg another possession.
Lee bump, ball knocked free, trying to stay with it. Lee going to shovel it out here to Nally, and Nally has it knocked away by Washington. 1 second, Washington going to go down the floor, throw one up, no good. And that is where the first half will come to a close. Campbellsville with a 55-30 advantage. CU heads to the locker room here, a 25-point lead in the Powell Center. We'll step away, take a quick timeout. We'll come back and look at the numbers. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
If doctors, nurses, and grocery store clerks can wear a mask for 10 or 12-hour shifts, you can wear a mask for an hour or less when you go to the store. Do your part. Mask up, America.
I work out every day. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 24. COVID won't kill me.
I have antibodies. COVID won't kill me.
It's been a long week. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 25. COVID won't kill me.
I'm partying outside. COVID won't kill me.
I don't need to wear a mask around my friends. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 23. COVID won't kill me.
If I haven't gotten it yet, COVID won't kill me.
I'm young. COVID won't kill me.
Famous last words. Don't let them be yours. Socially distance. Mask up, America.
Take a look at Campbellsville University's campus with us, right here on WLCU TV, Campbellsville, Comcast Channel 10, and Digital Channel 15.
I'll never forget the day our landlord called and said, read your lease. No pets allowed. My owner tells him my dog ate the lease, but that didn't work. And now I'm stuck in a shelter. But this pit bull is ready for a new crib. I'm loving, loyal, and play well with others. So don't be intimidated by all my muscles, because the biggest one I have is my heart. That's right, I said it.
.25 Lady Tiger advantage here at the mid-game break. Matt Payton, Leanne Grider-Durham here courtside as Campbellsville leads CU Harrodsburg. Lady Tigers shot it pretty well there in the first half, 58.5% from the floor, 24 of 41. They hold CU Harrodsburg to 11 of 27 shooting, just 40%. But the Lady Pioneers able to hit some deep shots there. 4 made threes for CU Harrodsburg, 4 of 7, 57%. The Lady Tigers were 4 of 12 from deep, 33%. And this game, for really the first 12, 14 minutes, Leanne was pretty close. Lady Tigers started to kind of assert themselves a bit late in the first half.
Right. I mean, just looking at the end of the first quarter, it was 19-28, and then the Lady Tigers just opened it up in the second quarter and won that by, I think, 16 points. Won that quarter by 16.
Lady Tigers in the first half, 3 of 4 at the free throw line, 75%, 4 of 6 for the Lady Pioneers there in the first half of play. Campbellsville gets 11 points from Faith Lake out of the starting lineup, a couple of rebounds and assists for Lake, who was 5 of 7 from the floor there in the first frame. 9 points from Ashley McGeorge to go with 3 rebounds. Campbellsville got 6 from Lexi Lake, 2 made Edward Jones threes from the sharpshooter from Harrodsburg. She had a couple of assists as well. Campbellsville gets 5 apiece from Courtney Pritchett out of the starting lineup to go with 5 dimes, a couple of blocks, 3 rebounds. They get 5 more from Maddie Boyle and Elizabeth Bertram off the bench, 4 each from Lauren Lee, Sarah Sutton, and Caitlin Wilkes. All of those young ladies coming off the bench for Campbellsville here tonight. 2 points for Bailey Pettigo. She had 4 assists there in the first half, 2 rebounds for Pettigo for Campbellsville University. The only Lady Tiger to see time and fail to score was Maddie Nally. Played a few minutes there late in the first half. For Campbellsville University, Harrodsburg, 12 points from Oriana Woods, the only Lady Pioneer in double figures. They got 8 off the bench from Imani Washington. She had 4 rebounds there. A couple of blocks did Washington. 4 from Nia Shekels, 3 from Carolina Gonzalez, 3 from Jaden Douthit, and that rounds out the scoring for the Lady Pioneers. You look there for Campbellsville, Lee, man, really spread it out. A little bit of everybody, nobody outside of Faith, maybe a couple of those backdoor cuts starting to mount, but everybody else really spread that thing out there in the first half.
What really sticks out to me in points, assists, all that stuff, but the point guard in me sees that there was only 3 turnovers that half, and that's really good, and that's something that, you know, if you can keep it under 10 for a game, and they're on pace to do that. So just really good job valuing the basketball and keeping the ball on our end, and as opposed to giving them, you know, easy scores and runouts on our turnovers.
You know, and I guess the assist to the math whiz, you helped me out, would be on the turnover to assist ratios is 6-to-1.
Turnover to assist.
Yeah, or assist to turnover ratio.
Oh, okay, because I was going to say, like, turnover to assist would be.
Well, don't go backwards on
okay,
it. But anyway,
assist to turnover, yes, that'd be 6-to-1.
6-to-1. That's what we're going with. Don't blame it on me for messing up the lingo. You got the math in hand.
You know,
though.
if you were going to call out my math skills, I wanted to make sure that I understood what ratio we were talking about. Yes.
I get it. The perfectionist in you was going to correct me there, but we're going with it. 6-to-1.
I wasn't trying to correct you. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't make the wrong math. Like, I'm not going to be embarrassed on here by my math skills.
You don't want to get a phone call from Terry.
Well, yes, attention to detail, math skills. I think it's all important.
I got it.
You brought me on here to do a great job, so I've got to make sure that.
Folks, you get what you pay for.
That's right, $0.
She's good at math.
$0.
For CU Harrodsburg, 6 assists. They had 9 turnovers in the first half, and then 3 steals. So Campbellsville certainly
2 to 3.
That's what we pay her for.
2 to 3.
Rebounding 17-12 in favor of the Lady Tigers. 4 offensive rebounds for Campbellsville, 2 for CU Harrodsburg. Taking a look at some of the enhanced scoring numbers quickly, Lee. Lady Tigers with 16 points off turnovers, just 3 for CU Harrodsburg. Points in the paint, 36-12 in favor of the Lady Tigers. Second chance points 4-0 in favor of Campbellsville. Bench points 22-8 in favor of CU. And the score here, a 25-point margin. You expect to see some of those enhanced scoring numbers that way, but 16 points off of 9 turnovers, pretty good for Lady Tiger basketball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think this is just a great opportunity as hopefully the score continues to get those players in, get those minutes like I was able to get, or like all the Lady Tigers in the past have been able to get, just coming in and getting a feel for it. Hopefully we can get some of those girls that haven't seen minutes in close games come in and just run an offense and kind of get their feel for it.
Certainly a process to this thing. It's not just show up and play once you step onto the college campus. It can take a while to figure it out.
I think that's one of the biggest things that I had to adjust to is, you know, at Russell County, I was the show. Mm-hmm. And coming here, I don't think I really understood what I was getting into. I thought, oh, well, I'm just going to sign at CU and play some hoops.
Yep.
Like, I didn't realize the system and also, like, what Campbellsville Lady Tiger basketball was even about. And I think that's a huge adjustment coming from where you're the stud in high school, and most of these girls probably were the stud or the ace or, you know, the number 1, and then they come and you've got to kind of put your time in, and you're not just going to come in and instantly shine. And even the girls that have been here for 4 years, you know, you see that they're not coming in and scoring 25 a game, but I think the trade-off is you're a winner.
Yeah.
So I think that's what you've got to kind of decide is, do you want to go to a school and be a winner, or do you want to go to a school and, you know,
be a part?
Yeah, be a part.
It's certainly has paid dividends for these Lady Tigers as they are the #1 ranked team in the country. We'll step away here and take an extended break. 55-30 our score here at halftime. The Lady Tigers lead Campbellsville University Harrodsburg. You're following Lady Tiger basketball on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
I love you! Myth. If you get COVID-19, you'll recover after a few days. That myth is false. We're only just beginning to understand the effects of COVID-19 on the human body, as we're starting to see more and more people identifying as long haulers who are having symptoms for weeks, if not months, after their initial infection. Continue to wear a mask, socially distance, and wash your hands. Together, we can keep COVID out of school.
For ways to keep your community safe, go to backtoschooltogether.com.
The thing that drives me every day as a dad is him. Every day he's hungry for something. And there's this huge responsibility in making sure that he's a good person. I think the advice I would give is you don't need to know all the answers. It's okay to make mistakes. As long as it's coming from love, then it kind of starts to work itself out.
Campbellsville University is accredited by the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools Commission on colleges to award certificates, associate, baccalaureate, master's, and doctoral degrees. Contact the Commission on Colleges at 1866 Southern Lane, Decatur, Georgia, 30033-4097, or call 404-679-4500 for questions about the status of Campbellsville University.
School is a lot different right now. Some days kids are learning at home with their parents' help, and
Some days Elmo goes to school. To stay healthy, Elmo wears his mask and stays apart from his friends.
that's right. It may be challenging, but remember, when things get tough, to take a slow, deep breath. We are all in this together.
Yeah. Come on, Daddy. It's time for school at home.
Caring for each other because we are all in this together.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu.
We don't have time for delays.
We don't have time for spills.
Next. We don't have time for setbacks. Let's be real.
Getting the flu shot
Helps you fight the flu.
Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
If doctors, nurses, and grocery store clerks can wear a mask for 10 or 12-hour shifts, you can wear a mask for an hour or less when you go to the store. Do your part. Mask up, America.
I work out every day. COVID won't kill
I'm
me.
24. COVID won't kill me. I have antibodies. COVID won't kill me.
It's been a long week. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 25. COVID won't kill me.
I'm partying outside. COVID won't kill me.
I don't need to wear a mask around my friends. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 23. COVID won't kill me.
If I haven't gotten it yet, COVID won't kill me.
I'm young. COVID won't kill me.
Famous last words. Don't let them be yours. Socially distance. Mask up, America.
Back inside the Powell Athletics Center, Matt Payton here with you as you follow along on our television video streaming coverage. You can see some of the highlights from the first half. Campbellsville University with a 25-point lead, 55-30 here at the mid-game break. Lee, I'm guessing those visits up to the locker room here in the Powell Center are much better than some others when the game is much closer. 25-point advantage. You played pretty well in the second quarter. You might have gotten a mild Ginger High call in there.
Oh, just I think it would have been a casual, like, you know, hey, you're up 25, but there's always stuff to improve on. But I remember sometimes the walk up there was just, you knew it was coming, the stairs just kind of like got you there. Like you had to mentally prepare.
Definitely, sometimes it's not a stairway to heaven.
No, it is not. But I'm
educational.
I learned a lot. And and like they don't come in instantly. Like it's not like you just go in
you wait
and go and I had this spot on the couch and I remember just like sitting there thinking, and then you replay 20 minutes in 50 seconds and then they come in and you're like, okay, it's go time. Like get your mind right, Leanne. It's about to get right in here. But games like these you can kind of just, you know, you're going to get something constructive, but you can kind of just the walk isn't as every step doesn't hurt that much.
Yeah, I got you. Well, and now as a head coach yourself, different sport. You went back to one of, I think, a love of yours in high school and things, volleyball. But have you taken some stuff from Coach and Hootie and applied it to the volleyball side of things?
Honestly, I am totally different than I ever thought I would be. I thought I would be like this intense, you know, just, I don't know what I thought I was going to be, but I'm not that at all. I'm more like casual, like low key. Like I don't really raise my voice that much. I'm more just like, I don't really know how I am.
We'll have to come over and check out those Lady Eagles next year.
Zach always gets on me. He's like, Leanne, you need to like get up and yell and go berserk. And I'm like, for what?
Yeah.
For what?
If you've got a style, you know, be comfortable in your own skin, and Pritchett nearly backcourt there.
It looked like
it was really close.
It looked like it to me.
I wouldn't have argued had they called it here. As CU Harrodsburg back to play, they missed their shot down the offensive end. Campbellsville to work here. McGeorge throws up a shot that is no good. She draws the foul, however.
But to go off that, I'm just not gonna lose my mind. I think maybe I was so serious here that I can't ever.
Hard to get back to that level, perhaps.
I don't know. But Zach gets on me. He's like, Leanne, you've got to just go nuts. Like, Zach.
Now, are you guys coaching? You're probably, McGeorge misses that free throw. Are you coaching some of the same kids from volleyball to softball?
At Campbellsville, we recycle a lot of our kids. So there's not that many that we share as far as my varsity girls. So we see a different clientele, but I know that basketball and volleyball share a lot.
Yeah. Well, you'll have to make sure you're always the favorite Durham, your left side.
Oh, no worries about that.
Oh, well, Zach, I hope you're not listening. I know he is, but kickball underneath. Campbellsville will keep it.
I think he's good with it. Like, why would you want to marry
a
dud?
That's true, yeah.
I don't know. That's what I have
It's
in my
hard to
mind.
argue with that logic. Inside, Ashley McGeorge. Hard to argue with that post game either as she gets the lay-in down inside. Far side of the floor. This is Douthit backing away. McGeorge kind of hanging out with her. Now Shekels inside. That is Washington. Shot up good there for Imani Washington. She gets another lay-in. Washington started out at Pikeville years ago and found her way to Harrodsburg here to finish up her career. Out top, had to go with the basketball. 57-32 the score. McGeorge holds it off the elbow. Ball deflected and knocked away. Woods did a nice job there on the takeaway. Finds Shekels, and Shekels will get a lay-in. Shekels also.
She went down.
Yeah, kind of landed a little awkward. Appears to be okay as she's back down the floor now. Pettigo bounces to Pritchett. Shekels flies out, nearly a takeaway. Faith Lake going to drive in, bounces, looking for McGeorge. Ball hit the leg of Woods, and now Shekels threw it too far out in front. Pettigo back the other way for Campbellsville. Lady Tigers back in action on Wednesday evening as they will take on Asbury here in the Powell Center. Pritchett finds a rolling Lexi Lake right side of the lane for the finish.
They do such a great job of setting people up for screens and just getting easy baskets.
Gonzalez. On around they come. This is Douthit in the corner, and that is good for.
That's such a high arching shot, too.
It is. It is a rainmaker. And Jaden Douthit has hit a few, I believe, here tonight.
Don't matter what it looks like as
That's
long as
right.
it goes
It's
in.
all
Still
about
counts
the result.
for 3.
All about the result. Pettigo bounces to Pritchett. Faces up. Looking back door, not there. Pritchett looking for some help here. It's Pettigo. 10 to shoot off the Pritchett screen. Baseline. Faith Lake back out. Pettigo again. Lake, left side. Faith Lake throwing away. That is hard. The rebound chased down by Gonzalez. Works away from Lexi Lake and leaves it with Woods. Far side Shekels. As she tried to drive in, she was greeted by Lexi Lake, lost the handle. It bounces over to Pettigo, the other end. Pettigo inside, finds Faith Lake. That is good for Faith Lake. She gets the hoop. Bailey Pettigo, the helper.
Seems like this first 3 minutes have been a ton of back and forth, just turnovers and kind of just getting back into a flow.
61-37, Campbellsville the lead. Shekels, left corner, Gonzalez going to fire a 3. That is good for Carolina Gonzalez. Pettigo long ahead. Lexi Lake has to catch it. A little contact there with Gonzalez underneath. There was kind of a double. She didn't catch it clean the first time around, and it may have led to that contact as she would have otherwise had a shot attempt. Foul on Gonzalez will be her second. Second on CU Harrodsburg. And we'll see Kayla Thompson for the first time, 6'3" sophomore forward from Louisville, Kentucky. Pettigo bounces into Pritchett. Quickly to work. Pritchett across the lane, leaves it out. Lake, 3 on the way. Bang! Lexi Lake, another Edward Jones 3. That's her 3rd of the ball game.
That was a good setup by Courtney Pritchett, too, to just kind of get in Lexi Lake's defender's way and just kind of motion Lexi where she wanted her to go.
Washington on the wing right side. Down low looking for Thompson. And she couldn't quite handle it. Pritchett leads Campbellsville to the offensive end. Bounces left side. Faith Lake off glass. Good for Faith Lake. And she has, I believe, tied her career high as Faith Lake.
How many does she have right now?
That should be 15. And that ties a career best. Gonzalez fires a 3. No good. Rebound taken by Lexi Lake. Leaves it with Pettigo. Pettigo will push. Near side, Pritchett, 3. Bang! Courtney Pritchett and Edward Jones 3 for CU. 69-47. This will be the largest lead of the night for CU. As this shot is no good, it goes out of bounds. Campbellsville going to send that second unit back out there. That's Lee, Boyle, Bertram, Sutton, and Wilkes. Smith. Go ahead, Lee.
I said I feel like we've scored a lot of points, but really our lead has only changed by 4.
Yeah.
We're still only up 29, and we were up 25.
New player into the game for Coach Tribble. That is Haley Hood, 5'3" freshman guard from Versailles. Gonzalez leaves it down low. Shot up, no good for Alyssa Roberts, 5'4" senior guard, and we've got a couple of whistles. Sutton may have gotten a cheap shot there. I don't know. And she is in tears, it appears. So I'm not sure exactly what happened. But I don't know if we have if you guys can preview a replay, make sure it's good to go before you throw it up there. But there's a discussion here. We may even have an ejection. I don't know. If that's on Smith, she already had the flagrant. We'll see what the official.
Flagrant one.
Flagrant one will go against Smith. So we'll see here on the back end. This was after the play, it appeared. So we'll see here underneath. Oh, big elbow. Oh, my.
Oh. It wasn't even, she wasn't even holding the ball.
Yeah, that's not good.
The ball's in the other hand.
That knocked the wind out of me.
She's not even selling it.
No, yeah, that was not.
At least take the ball with you if you're gonna.
There's no hiding that one. That was just an errant. That was.
I mean, not that I would know. Not that I would know how to.
You never did anything
No,
like that.
No. But I mean, come on, sell it at least.
Yeah, a little bit. That's well.
That's rough.
Sutton gonna check out here. She'll try to. Okay.
Oh, ejected.
So thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So Michaela Smith's night is over. She has been ejected.
Well, I mean, come on. You've got an intentional and a flagrant.
Yeah, there's
one.
nothing. Yeah.
There's nothing good that's going to come from you staying.
Yeah, I mean, right call. I mean, you can't.
You're putting.
Well, and that one too, and the officials don't have the benefit of that replay, but clearly justified. As Campbellsville will have some free throws here. It looks like Lauren Lee is going to go to the free throw line for the Lady Tigers. Michaela Smith's night will end here at the 5:04 mark, third quarter, 69-40.
I don't think I ever shot any flagrants or technicals or anything. That was usually Madison Clement's shot.
Yeah, well, she, you know.
Good job, Lauren Lee, you know. The comparison's there, and I didn't ever get to
I don't
do
want
that.
to jinx Lauren, but if you look at that free throw percentage, Lee,
What is
I
her?
think she's like 36 of 40 on the year. Does
Oh,
that
okay.
math work? That may not. Is that good math?
I mean,
She's
just-
90%. I think she's 36 of 40. Does the math work if that's my guess? Because I don't have the stat sheet.
I'm trying to tick it off in my head here, but yeah, I don't think I shot 90% in my dreams.
Well, yeah, backyard.
Yes.
That type of thing. Here is Orlando.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Sorry, Lauren. We sabotaged you. That's my
on me.
bad.
Yeah, that belongs to us. That's the broadcaster's jinx. Second free throw for Lee is good.
Okay.
So 1 of 2 for Lauren Lee.
I'll own that one, Lauren. I put the Leanne hex.
That's it. Yeah, I'll let you have that. You can have that. I think I got Jace Wallace or Peyton Broughton one here a few games ago for the guys. I mentioned it, and sure enough. Right side, Maddie Nally, the basketball, as we finally get back to play after a brief stoppage there to work through the foul call. Bertram out top. She'll fire a three. That is rounded out no good. Rebound knocked away and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Tigers here. Lauren Lee looking here for the Lady Tigers. Finds Nally inside. Missed the shot. Ball deflected. Goes back out of bounds. Campbellsville will keep it here. Nally had an opportunity down inside.
It's almost like she couldn't believe she was that open.
Yeah, well, and I think that happens more often than you realize. Bertram working down inside. Goes left hand. Shot won't fall, but she does draw the foul. Yeah, as a player, hindsight, 20/20, but sometimes you just rush it. You expect somebody to be there, and when they're not, it's even more of a surprise, I feel like.
In the mental thing, like everything, every shot matters. Like in practice, everything. So you almost, like a left-hand layup should not be that difficult, but man, it was kryptonite. Like I would have rather shot a contested three than a wide-open left-handed layup.
72-40 the score as Bertram makes both free throws for Campbellsville. Here backing in is Washington, and a little too much body there. She was kind of leaning up against Nally and ultimately ended up shuffling the feet. And we've got a timeout taken here by Coach Tribble with just over 4.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. 72-40, the Lady Tigers lead it. You're following Lady Tiger basketball on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
Take a look at Campbellsville University's campus with us, right here on WLCU TV, Campbellsville, Comcast Channel 10, and Digital Channel 15.
Respect
72-40 the score. Campbellsville leading Campbellsville University. Harrodsburg here at the Powell Athletic Center. Matt Payton courtside with former Lady Tiger Leanne Grider Durham. Came to Campbellsville and ended up staying. Married a local fella, Zach Durham. And Lee, did you have any idea when you signed on the dotted line, you came to Campbellsville University, it would become home for you?
No, but I just think that
it's a loaded question. Careful how you answer. Your in-laws may be listening.
I think that, you know, God just has a plan. And when it was about sophomore year, and I was like, well, I think as soon as I'm done, I'm done.
Yeah.
Like, I'm out of here. And then kind of fell in love with Campbellsville Independent Schools and got a job and found kind of a new home.
The rest, as they say, is history.
And met Zach, and
inside Campbellsville sees Maddie Boyle's shot roll around and off, but she'll go to the free throw line here as Roberts picks up the foul call.
I was watching, I think I was here for the Bethel game, and I don't think Maddie got in, but I really liked what I've seen out of her today. Just, you know, effort on both ends and making the defense work.
Boyle certainly, after that, you know all about working to transfer in. Emily Fox there last year. Maddie came in mid-year and tried to work her way in, and that's tough. And here, preseason, she was working through some injuries and things, but she's certainly going to help this Lady Tiger team.
If she's a transfer like Emily Fox, she sure will.
Here is a driving Douthit down the lane with the left hand. Gets the layup, does Douthit. So Boyle makes a couple of free throws. Douthit gets the points right back. Wilkes out to Lee here. 74-42 the count. Less than 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. Nally holds it. Hadley back door. A little late there. She finally finds Lauren Lee. Gets it back now. Nally wants to drive. Wilkes shovels back to Nally. Can't finish, but Maddie Nally will go to the free throw line. Foul goes against Oriana Woods. That's her first.
I hope that the connection has been made, or the comparison, but she just reminds me so much of Mary Jellick. I feel like I may have said that last time, but she just got that look, that Mary Jellick look.
Maddie, long limbs. Mary, for so many years, was out at the top of that Lady Tiger twilight, and we'll see if that's in the cards for Maddie as she continues to progress here. Misses the 2 free throws. Doubt that the basketball working against Lauren Lee. Going to take a tough contested shot. No good. Ball gets knocked out to Nally. Now bumped, and Bertram going to have to track it down. Bounces ahead. Lee catches, falling almost into her head coach's lap. Stays on her feet. Bertram to Nally. Now Boyle. See if they can get the entry here to Wilkes. It looks like that's where Boyle wanted to go. Here Lee on the drive. Navigates through some traffic and gets the finish. 76-42. Douthit backs away here. Here's a jumper for Shekels, no good. Ball tapped and controlled by Campbellsville as Wilkes able to grab it. Lee over the top of the defenders, inside to Nally, wide open. Nally gets the lay-in. 78-42 the score, just over 2.5 minutes to play, third period. Here's a jumper from Douthit. Again, that high arching shot. Good for Douthit. Lee again wants to push, back out, finds Wilkes, right side Lee. Drive, step back, gets the defender in the air. Lauren took an awkward fall there with her leg underneath her. Hopefully she's okay. Foul will go against Talia Todd. So Lee will go to the free throw line here for Campbellsville. Wilkes exits. I don't think Lauren Lee can exit. She was going to, but she's going to have to shoot these free throws. Maddie Drummonds will hang out here. Trying to work through that. Let's see. Boyle checks out. So Lee at the line here for Campbellsville. You've got for the first time. It'll be Bertram.
Okay.
It'll be Bertram once things
okay,
are. Well, Boyle going to come back in. Maybe she wasn't supposed to check out. I don't know that she can come back in though. She's going to have to sit for a moment. Yeah. So Lauren Lee gets that free throw here, and I don't think she can come right back in without time ticking off.
I don't know that rule.
Did the Lady Tigers pull a fast one? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's all good. Campbellsville will have Boyle, Sutton, and Bertram out there. A couple of new players we'll talk about here in just a moment for Campbellsville. Is that shot by Douthit, no good. One of them grabs the rebound here. Madison Drummond, 6-foot sophomore forward from Hebron, Kentucky. Also Ashanti Gore, 5'11" sophomore forward from Glasgow, Kentucky. Boyle cut off, kicks it out. They're going to call an offensive foul here on Maddie Boyle. That'll be 3 on Boyle. Less than 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Campbellsville with a 79-44 advantage. Douthit on the dribble here, working against Boyle off the screen from. That's Zoe Floyd in there as Douthit gets the bucket. Floyd, a 5'10" freshman forward from Owensboro, Kentucky. On the roster, Floyd is 13, but she's wearing 34 here tonight as Bertram and Boyle, a little miscommunication right there in front of the head coach. Does that feel any worse when it's right there in front of coach at that moment?
Well, in my experience, it does not matter. The location, the proximity, it always finds a way back to you. It doesn't matter. No
place to hide out on that wide open basketball court. Here is,
in my experience,
Woods down inside. You know, Campbellsville getting ready to take this trip. I feel like it's a good time. We could save it for Wednesday, but we'll get it in. You know, you took one of these trips at Christmas break, and an all-timer took place. A train wreck, was that the?
Oh, well, there's 1,000. There's 1,000 ways you could have taken this. So
we'll get to it. At least by the next media timeout, we won't join it. We'll tell the story. I think we told it last year.
There's two
of them. Okay, what's even better?
Well, one involves me getting locked in the locker room before the game.
I don't know that I know that one, so I'm looking forward to it.
That's a hidden gem.
Yeah, save that one.
Yeah.
Here's a foul inside on Campbellsville. This will go against Bertram. That's the first on Bert. 3 on Campbellsville as a team. And this will send to the line here for CU Harrodsburg, Talia Todd. Free throw here by Todd is good.
Totally irrelevant to her shooting, but I do like the flower power.
Well, they've.
You know, I've got to bring up some kind of fashion.
Yeah, they stand out. That's for sure.
Second
free throw, no good.
But I think if you wear them, you got to hit your free throws.
Well, that's true. If
you're going to wear the flower power,
they're an interesting shoe, to say the least. Bertram leaves it out. Shooter left side, Sutton 3, no good. Rebound taken by Floyd and able to shovel it away before Boyle could steal it. Todd going to hand it off here to Washington. On the far side is Jemiah Britnum, 5'7" senior forward from Chester, Virginia. Checked in a little bit earlier. Woods spinning, goes over the top of Drummond. Somehow gets a tough finish as Woods. 9 seconds. Campbellsville has to go quick. Bertram with it. Free throw line. Right block. Drummond's up. It won't go, but Madison Drummonds will go to the free throw line here for the Lady Tigers. Drummonds has been playing much, much better in the last few weeks. She's gotten time. And that foul will go against, I'm waiting here to see the foul call. Drummond's at the free throw line here for the Lady Tigers. And that one is hard. Foul goes against Zoe Floyd. And of course the Basketball bounces away from everybody. Official kind of rolled her eyes. Did you see that?
No.
I don't know.
I think she may just be over it. I don't know.
Yeah.
She's got kind of that look like. I
Time
don't
to
know
go.
where she's got. Maybe she's got a bigger social calendar than I do.
Yeah. Here's a long three at the buzzer that is no good for Woods. Actually, a pretty clean look off that missed free throw by Drummonds, and that's where the third quarter will come to a close here. 30 points the margin. Campbellsville leads CU Harrodsburg 79-49. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
I'll never forget the day our landlord called and said, read your lease. No pets allowed. My owner tells him my dog ate the lease, but that didn't work. And now I'm stuck in a shelter. But this pit bull is ready for a new crib. I'm loving, loyal, and play well with others. So don't be intimidated by all my muscles, because the biggest one I have is my heart. That's right, I said it.
My eye starts twitching.
79-49 the score. Campbellsville the lead. Matt Payton here courtside with Leanne Greider, Durham, and we were talking about some of the Christmas trips that you've made, and my goodness, you had a knack. There's a couple of really good stories. The train wreck story is one of my favorites. There's a story I don't know about the being locked out, and then of course the last one you took, well, certainly nothing to laugh about there. That was the end of your terrific playing career as you went down to Miami. But we're going to get to some of these stories here as this fourth quarter moves along. Lee was laughing at herself just talking about them in the break, so I can't wait to hear. I don't know that I know the lockout story. As Campbellsville comes with their starters back in here in the fourth quarter, we're going to have a foul called as McGeorge was rolling towards the rim here. Contact will go against Floyd. Pedigo lobbying for a couple of free throw tosses. That's not going to happen, it does not appear, as that'll be the second on Floyd, first on CU Harrodsburg. Pritchett hands it off to Pedigo, the inbounder. Now out top, Lexi Lake on around to Faith Lake. McGeorge in the entry, she'll go to work, off glass, shot halfway down and pops off. Pritchett looking, spinning, out. Pedigo wide open, three on the way. Bang! Bailey, Pedigo, and Edward Jones, three for the Lady Tigers.
Nice shot there by Bailey. As a point guard, you got to be able to hit the open shots.
82-49. Floyd with the basketball. Hands it off to Britnam, and we're going to have a foul called here on Bailey Pedigo. That'll be the first on Bailey, first on Campbellsville's Lady Tigers. Shekels going to check back in. Woods will inbound on that far side. 9:20 to play in the basketball game. Off the screen, Shekels will take the jumper now, and that is good. Just outside the painted area from about 14 feet. Shekels cans one. Pedigo between the circles, waits. Lake has it now. Pedigo far side, back out. McGeorge thought about it, now shoots it. That is no good. Rebound batted around, and it'll go out of bounds off of Pritchett. So the Lady Pioneers will go back to work on the offensive end. 8:55 to play. Shekels defended by Lexi Lake. And that ball knocked away. Campbellsville comes out of there with it. McGeorge to Pedigo, looking for a back tap with Shekels. Pedigo did a nice job to keep control of that. Pritchett out to Pedigo. 18 to shoot. Pritchett holds it again now on the right wing.
Ooh.
Out to Lexi Lake. Ball deflected. Pedigo has it. Left side. 8 to shoot. Pritchett looking, cutting his Faith Lake right into the same area as McGeorge. Pritchett somehow finds McGeorge, and she gets the basket. 84-51 the count. Just over 8 minutes to play. Inside, Woods going to be fouled here by Faith Lake. That'll be the first on Faith. All right, Lee, we've got a second. You can tell the train wreck story here as Woods goes to the nail.
Train wreck?
Well, no, let's go to the locked out story, or locked in, however you want to put it.
Well, you know how, I don't know roughly the time that you go in. I don't know. It's been like 6 years, give or take. But anyways, you go in and you have this like big motivational speech, like we're going to set the world on fire, you know, whatever. So we leave or the team leaves, and I had to pee. So I stay in and I go to the bathroom, whatever, and then I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to go out. Well, I was locked in. I was locked in the locker room, and I can hear the clock. Like, I knew that it was going to be like maybe, well, sorry, I'm kind of a long storyteller.
Well, we'll get back to it. So she's locked in the locker room at this
with
stage.
like 3 minutes left. Let's
my goodness.
yeah, 3 minutes left until the game.
Campbellsville with it. Lexi Lake 3. Bang! Lexi Lake, another Edward Jones 3 for the Lady Tigers. She's got 4 tonight.
Because I'm sure there's like parents listening that want to know like their precious.
Well, that's true. Yeah,
I
that's
think
true.
that like I can hear my dad listening and being like, I don't care about Leanne Griders. Like if he didn't know me, like just tell me the game.
Shekels back down for the bucket on the other end for CU Harrodsburg. 87-53. Campbellsville leads it. Inside, Pritchett to Faith Lake to a wide open McGeorge on the right block for the field goal. Nice ball movement by Campbellsville. They extend their lead. Shekels still on the dribble here. Wants Woods. And that ball knocked away by Pritchett. Campbellsville has it. Pedigo to the front court. Lake again. 3. Bang! Lexi Lake. 5 Edward Jones payouts this evening. So Lake tonight has broken a tie with Jody Criswell for 5th, and she has passed the late Courtney Clifton Bivens for 4th place on the all-time three-point list for CU.
Oh.
And a nice move by Woods. Finally let things open up for her, and she gets the finish. 92-55. We've gotten everything we've been looking for tonight except that last Faith Lake bucket. We need her to set a new career high here this evening. At least we were hoping for it with her fast start. McGeorge has a shoe untied. Here is Lake again. That's Lexi 3, no good. Douthit leads the break for the Lady Pioneers. She'll slow down and take the elbow J. It's in and out and falls through. 92-57, and we're going to have a timeout for Gentry calling. This will become the media timeout. We'll keep it here so Lee can finish the locker room story. So you're locked out 3 minutes. Is that the end of the story?
No,
or?
no.
Okay, so let's hear the end of this.
Okay, so I'm locked out. I'm locked in.
Locked in.
I'm locked in the locker room. And so I start beating on the door, and I can hear like the team warming up, and I'm like, oh gosh, like it's my freshman year. What? She's already like, I'm just trying not to make anybody mad. So I'm like banging on the door, no one's hearing me. So then like, if you can imagine like a caged in rat, that was how I was doing. Like I was going from door to door, like every door in there, I was banging on it like a wild rat, like honestly. And so then I have a thought, and I'm like, okay, I could call my dad. But then I got nervous because she's like, I thought she was going to get mad at me for being on my phone before a game. Like, I thought she was going to know. Like, Leanne, you got locked in a locker room, and it's 3 minutes before a game, and you're going to call? You're going to use your cell phone? And I know, like, in reality, that I needed to do that.
Right.
So then another minute ticks down, and I can hear the horn blow. And I'm like, desperate times call for desperate measures. So I call my mom. No answer. I think she thinks that maybe I got, like, she was being punked. Like, why would Leanne be calling
me a minute before?
And so then I call my dad, and I'm, like, tears, like, crying. And I'm like, Dad, I'm locked in the locker room.
So one can only assume they locked the door to make sure nobody burglarized the Lady Tigers, but in the process, you got locked in. And ultimately, did Terry find somebody?
Yeah, he had to come let me in, like, the game's starting. And, like, tears, I'm crying. Because I'm like, I don't even know.
Good thing you weren't in the starting lineup that day.
And then that same trip, me and Mads, I don't even know. We got lost in Hawaii. We ended up having to take a cab. All for Barnes & Noble.
Oh, man. Never a dull moment with you guys. Here inside, Wilkes gets the finish with the left hand. Nice job by the transfer. Lauren Lee helps set that up. Inside, Gonzalez going to finish through the contact there with Wilkes. 94-59 the score, just over 5 minutes to play. Lee on the dribble, right side Boyle. She'll drive in, kick it back out. Bertram wide open, three on the way. Bang! Elizabeth Bertram and Edward Jones, three. Campbellsville gets within 3 of the century mark here, 97-59. Left side, close out quickly there by the Lady Tiger defense. Inside now, Woods going to go up over the top of Bertram. Shot no good, ball deflected. Bertram comes out of there with a rebound, runs into a Pioneer. The other way, Sutton, and Sutton going to go to the free throw line as Gonzalez fouls her. What a job by Bertram to keep that alive. And this becomes another media stoppage. I still, after 3 or 4 years, don't really understand all these media timeouts on the women's side of things. But nonetheless, here we are, 97-59 the score, 4:27 to play in the basketball game. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
A champion doesn't get days off. It takes determination and drive to realize goals. From long nights to early mornings. From the courts to the classrooms to online. At Campbellsville University, this is why we play. This is how we learn. This is where champions are made. Find your calling for a life change at campbellsville.edu.
97-59, Lady Tigers lead CU Harrodsburg. Sarah Sutton at the free throw line here. Matt Payton and Leanne Greider-Durham. You know a thing or two about assists, and Courtney Pritchett with a new career high in assists here this evening. She's got 11 in the basketball game.
That's awesome, especially for, she's kind of got a point guard kind of vibe though. Like, even though she's not listed as a point guard, she very much carries herself and gets people open like a point guard.
That's why she earned the nickname Swiss. She can do a little bit of everything, and all of it pretty well. I don't know if there's a single game. I was going to look and see single game assists. 11 is pretty good. You know a thing or two about that category. 16 to tie your head coach. That was
Ty hurts. Ty just hurts.
Yeah, 2015 in the month of December, so not too long ago. 6 years.
The tie really hurts.
You know, she's got the ultimate, you know, she has the pull you out whenever she wants to. I mean, that's kind of like point shaving or something. That's.
Well, I think the tie, almost that we're like forever associated.
Linked.
Like neither one of us can ever get rid of the other.
That's true.
It's kind of funny. If you know
She's
our
stuck with
relationship,
you. Yeah.
then you know that's funny.
Yeah. 98-59 after one Sutton free throw. Here's a three by Washington, no good. Bertram, another rebound for the Lady Tigers. It feels like Bertram has a half dozen or so rebounds. But
she's done a really good job this game.
Inside, Sutton going to go up. That shot no good. Nice job by Washington to close out and disrupt the effort of Sarah Sutton. Douthit going to go left side. Ball stolen by Sutton, tries to save it. Saves it to Washington, who missed the shot, and now they're going to say Gonzalez out of bounds, so Campbellsville will get it back here with 3:54 to play in the basketball game. 4 Lady Tigers in double figures here tonight, led by Lexi Lake with 17. Faith Lake has 15, as does Ashley McGeorge, and Elizabeth Bertram with 10 to match her career high. 98-59. Boyle going to bounce to Drummonds. Hand off here to Bertram. Bertram wants to drive, little contact. Drummonds the entry. Gore quickly to work. Up, it won't fall for Ashanti Gore, but she will go to the free throw line. That'll go against Emily Washington. So that'll be 2 on Washington, 3 on CU Harrodsburg. Gore at the line, and that free throw no good. First trip to the line this season for Ashanti Gore. One more free throw toss coming her way, and this one is hard. 98-59. Campbellsville still a bucket outside of triple digits. This shot blocked, knocked away by Nally underneath, and it'll stay with CU Harrodsburg. 3:26 to play. Again, Lady Tigers back in action on Wednesday. They'll welcome Harrodsburg to the Powell Athletic Center.
Harrodsburg?
I'm sorry. They did that tonight, huh?
Turnover
Asbury.
to assist.
Yeah, there you go.
Come on.
There you go. It's been a rough one.
I think
Asbury.
you're doing a great job.
Yeah, well, thank you, Lee. Asbury comes a-calling to the Powell Center. Here driving down the lane. The shot no good. I don't know if Campbellsville, Nally and Drummond's in the area. May have got a piece of that Kaylin Williams shot. Sheckle's going to re-enter here for CU Harrodsburg. Gonzalez checks out. 3 on the shot clock here. They're going to reset it. Wow. I don't know why it reset right there. Campbellsville never possessed it, and it wasn't a kick. I don't think at the score of this margin that the Lady Tigers are going to protest much, but they might be curious to an explanation. So this foul will go against Bertram. 2 on Bertram, 3 on Campbellsville.
Really hasn't been a ton of fouls. I mean, other than the 2 that really stick out.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like there's been a ton of fouls this game.
Douthit out top, working against Bertram here behind the back. Gets to the middle of the floor, left side. Sheckle's going to take the quick jumper. That is no good. Rebound taken by Woods, and the stick back. I thought that was going to fall through the front of the iron there, but this will go against Nally. That'll be the first on Nally. 4th on Campbellsville. Free throw here is good for Woods. 1 more coming for Oriana Woods, senior from Lexington. And that one is good as well. 98-61 the count. Boyle to the offensive end for Campbellsville. Drummond's out front, surveys, backdoor, Boyle up, triple digits for the Lady Tigers. Maddie Boyle gets the bucket down low. Nice pass by Drummonds. Another assist for CU. 100-61 for the Lady Tigers. This the 3rd time this season they've been in triple digits. Boyle looking for more. She'll bounce to Nally, up too hard. Rebound taken by Bertram. She's fouled as this will go against Douthit. That'll be the first on Douthit and 4 on CU Harrodsburg as Washington will exit. .39 Lady Tiger lead. Boyle to inbound. Pitches it out to Nally in the short corner. Nally's pass is intercepted here, knocked away. To the other end is Williams. She'll go up, and that is good. They're going to call a foul on Drummonds here. So Drummonds will pick up her first. 5 on the Lady Tigers. 100-63 the score. Now that's an interesting, you hear Coach yell Maddie out there. You've got 2 Maddies and a Madison. Been there, done that.
Lived with it.
Yeah, you did. Several have come through here over the last 6-7 years. 100-64, Campbellsville the lead. Boyle off that Drummond screen, finds a rolling Drummonds, catches, gathers, goes up, gets the finish, does Madison Drummond. So she and Boyle have combined for the last couple of buckets for Campbellsville. Here's Woods, gets the position, and a nice pass sets up an open lane to the rim for Oriana Woods. Boyle the other way, left side of the lane, goes up, and 1 for Maddie Boyle. So Roberts picks up her second. 5 on CU Harrodsburg. That's rather insignificant at this point as Boyle somehow gets that free throw to hang and fall through. Campbellsville's tied at season high in points. You've got the Lady Tigers 9th in the country in points per game, and they have sailed right past that tonight, tied a career or a season high. Shot no good, and the rebound to Boyle. This may be the final shot of the ball game for the Lady Tigers. We'll see what happens here as Bertram shovels it back. Boyle the entry here. Drummond's faces up, going to make a move across the paint. Good for Madison Drummond. Nice shot.
Nice move, too.
She's made a couple of those in the last few weeks. And you can you see that skill set that she possesses. Here, shot no good. So a quick shot by Harrodsburg will give Campbellsville another opportunity as they try to double Boyle. Does a nice job to keep it away from defenders. Boyle at the free throw line. Jumper is pure for Maddie Boyle. 109-66 the score. Lady Tigers the lead. Going to pick up their 11th win of the season. Shekels the basketball for Harrodsburg, and shot blocked by Nally. Shekels gets it back. Going to wrap one underneath. This shot up, no good. Rebound tapped and controlled by Gore. Bertram will hold it. All the Lady Tigers have to do is cross the midcourt stripe, and this one will be in the books as the clock winds. 109-66 will be your final score. Lady Tigers now 11-0 on the year, and they end the five-game win streak. The five-game win streak for CU Harrodsburg comes to a close here. They had won their last 5 contests after starting the season 1-9. The Lady Tigers will be a bump in the road for this Harrodsburg club as they will continue their play inside of the NCCAA division. We will step away, take a quick timeout. We'll come back and visit with the head coach of the Lady Tigers, the victorious Lady Tigers, 109-66 the final score. You're following Lady Tiger basketball on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
If you love concerts and live theater, going to baseball games, and eating in restaurants, inside, if you love parties and the small talk with the guy who makes you iced coffee the right way, then wear a mask and let's beat this virus so we can get back to the things we love. Mask up, America.
The biggest buffet in town is at the Winters Dining Hall, located on Campbellsville University's campus. We've got it all, from our main entree lines, pizza, pasta, soup, subzone, and our new Fresh and Fit section. Don't forget about our dessert corner. Winters Dining Hall is open to the public 7 days a week. $7 for lunch, $8 for dinner. Winters Dining Hall at Campbellsville University. Find us at campbellsville.edu/dining hall.
Come find solace at Saloma Baptist, an intergenerational church.
Here, the family of Christ extends far past the walls, and hospitality is held on high.
We are committed in our pursuit of discipling every nation and generation.
For more information on service times, visit salomabaptist.com or call 270-789-0082. And add our Facebook at Saloma Baptist Church.
Saloma Baptist, ministering to the community and to the world in the 21st century.
109-66 our final score. The Lady Tigers victorious over CU Harrodsburg as Coach Ginger High Colvin joins me courtside. Coach, first time you met the CU Harrodsburg bunch. It's kind of an interesting dynamic between, the two teams, but you welcome them into the PAL, and you guys get a big win here today.
Yeah, it was nice to, we're trying to get all these games in, and our schedule's been a little bit different, but, all the kids are off campus now and had finals last week, and just to be able to come in and get a game tonight is really nice this time of year.
Let's start with the Great Lakes. Faith and Lexi tonight, they got going early. Lexi hit an early 3, then Faith got into the act. Faith ties a career high. Lexi with 17 points here in this one. She officially passes Jody Criswell on the all-time three-point list. She also passes the late Courtney Clifton Bivens for 4th place. So she continues to climb. But those two young ladies, man, here in their senior season, they are just playing terrific basketball.
You always hear they've saved their best for last, and Faith and Lexi have been so important to what we've done for the whole time they've been here. But yeah, they've saved the best. Faith's playing her best basketball, and Lexi's just our steady. She's been our steady, and it's just nice to see them come out and play the way they're playing. And they're competitors. They're tremendous kids and tremendous people, and I couldn't be happier and more proud of them for what they do for us.
I mean, this is a genuine compliment. Courtney Pritchett had the most boring 11 assists I've ever seen in my life. And I looked down. I mean, it was totally lost on me.
Yep.
But I looked down, and she had 11, which is a career high. First time she's been in double figures. She does that in 20 minutes to go with 8 points. She just continues to do those things that we've grown accustomed to seeing. And you kind of said it, we're a little bit spoiled maybe by her.
Sure, we take her for granted. You take that your 4-man is out dropping 11 assists, and she does such a great job, and we love it when the ball's in her hands, and an 11 assist is pretty nifty from your post player.
You got some young ladies at that guard spot, a little more run tonight than you've been able to do earlier in the season. Maddie Boyle, who's worked her way back from injury, and Elizabeth Bertram. Those are two, offensively speaking, really skilled guards that you have, and Lady Tiger fans saw some of that tonight. And how about Boyle comes in 14 points and 5 assists, all that in 17 minutes?
Yeah, that's, those two kids are very offensive minded. They do really well. Maddie Boyle's coming out, and she hounded them and did a good job defensively too, but Elizabeth Bertram, she's just gifted offensively. She's strong, she's quick, and I think she's got a great future here. We just like any young kid, she's got a lot of things to work on, but she's trying. She works really hard, and it's nice to see her go out. I'm sure that's her career high today.
For Maddie, yes.
Maddie Ann, is Bert's career?
Bert tied hers.
Did she? Okay.
Yeah, she said.
Yeah. And we talked about the 11 assists. Your 11 assists, your point guard, or one of your point guards is overshadowed. She had 7 today. Bailey had 7, not a bad job. And obviously Lauren always comes in and does such a great job for us too. But their minutes were a little limited today because we played everybody.
But this is kind of, it is your team. It's not a one-on-one and create your own shot type of thing. It's nice when you have those players, but 35 assists tonight on 44 made baskets, you really can't do much better than that.
No, you can't ask for much more than that. And it's not anything we really talk about. It's just the nature of that team, and they do such a great job finding one another. And obviously Faith and Lexi know one another well, and they're going to find each other. And then when you got, like we said, Courtney Pritchett, and then when you bring Maddie Boyle and those kids in, Lauren Lee, who I think is one of the best point guards in the league, Bailey Pettigo is just so steady. They just share the ball well and do such a great job.
Busy time of year. You've got about 15 basketball games to get in between now and Christmas.
But
Asbury comes in on Wednesday night. It'll be your final home game of the semester. You'll be back here on the 3rd. But, that's an Asbury Eagles team that's went to the NCAA Division III level. So should be an interesting one here on Wednesday.
It is, playing well. And assistant coach Haley Hillier comes back to the PAL, and it will be nice to see her. And Asbury shoots a lot of threes, and that's something like with what we do defensively. They really spread you out. Their post even shoot threes, so we've got to really work against what they do and be prepared for them because they're a guard heavy. Even their or like a Courtney Pritchett, their post that can step out. So it's a challenge for us, and we don't want to be thinking about hopping on a plane the next day and going somewhere, but we want to settle in and make sure we're ready for them.
Coach, congratulations on the win.
Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it. I got to know, how did Leanne Grider do tonight?
Well, she's terrific.
Yeah. Is she trying to steal your job?
Well, I mean, I think she would.
Okay.
But no, she does an outstanding job, and she has a lot of fun with it. We told tonight, she told the story about being locked in the locker room in Hawaii. Her trips, it is comical how much you can't take her anywhere, and the stuff that would happen.
We
I never
even have
heard
a term, Puerto Rican meltdown. There was a Puerto Rican meltdown that we had, and she did get locked, had to call her dad from the locker room.
So she took 4 Christmas trips. She got locked in the locker room, the Puerto Rican meltdown, the train wreck, and then, of course, her senior year, she just had to go out in a blaze of glory.
Goodness, did she ever.
And, man, I mean, she is a character. It is certainly fitting.
Yeah.
But she did great.
No, thank you, Matt.
Thanks, Coach. Coach Ginger High-Colvin and the Lady Tigers winners here this evening as they knock off CU Harrodsburg. Final score 109-66. As we conclude our broadcast here this evening, let's take a quick look at the numbers. We talked about some of them with the head coach there, but from the field, Campbellsville 44 of 71 shooting. That's good for 62%. The Lady Tigers were 10 of 22 from long range in the ball game here today. 10 made Edward Jones threes, 45.5% there. Campbellsville did struggle from the free throw line, just 11 of 23, 47.8% in this one from the stripe. For CU Harrodsburg, they finished 45.5% from the floor. They were 26 of 57, 6 of 13 from deep in the ballgame. That's 46%. And then 61% at the free throw line, 8 of 13. Campbellsville led in scoring by Lexi Lake here in the ballgame. Lake with 5 made Edward Jones threes, 17 points to lead the way. They got 15 each from Faith Lake and Ashley McGeorge. McGeorge continues her stellar play here in her senior season. Faith Lake with 4 assists and 3 rebounds, 7 of 10 shooting to make up her 15 points in this one. Lady Tigers get 14 off the bench from Maddie Boyle. A terrific ball game from Boyle here tonight. She had 5 assists and 3 steals to go with 3 rebounds. 17 minutes of play. She was 5 of 7 shooting. Hit 4 of 5 free throw attempts, did Maddie Boyle. 10 for Elizabeth Bertram. Bertram came off the bench and poured in 10 on 3 of 6 shooting, 4 rebounds for Bert here in this one as she ties her career high. Campbellsville gets 8 from Courtney Pritchett, a boring 8 points with 11 assists. How good was she? 4 rebounds for Swiss in this one, 3 of 3 from the field, 2 made 3-point field goals for Pritchett on 2 tries. Campbellsville got 8 more from Lauren Lee to go with 4 assists, 5 from Bailey Pettigo in the ball game, 7 assists, 3 steals for Pettigo. They get 5 also from Sarah Sutton on 2 of 6 shooting, 6 from Caitlin Wilkes here in today's ball game, 3 of 4 shooting from Wilkes. Campbellsville gets 4 from Madison Drummonds, 2 boards for Drummonds off the pine, and Maddie Nally poured in 2 points for Campbellsville. 1 made bucket there for Nally to go with 3 blocks. That would be a career high in blocks, and Nally, her senior year of high school, finished in the top 10 of the state in block shots. Ashanti Gore, the only Lady Tiger that saw time here this evening and failed to score. For CU Harrodsburg, they got a game-high 20 from Ariana Woods. Woods was 7 of 14 shooting. They got 12 from Jaden Douthit, 10 from Imani Washington, 12 from Nia Shekels also, 8 from Carolina Gonzalez, and 3 from Kaylin Williams, 1 from Talia Todd, and that rounds out the scoring for the Pioneers. Campbellsville wins the battle in rebounding, 32-23. They had 7 offensive rebounds, just 4 of them for CU Harrodsburg. Campbellsville finishes with 35 assists, 7 turnovers, 13 steals for the Pioneers, 12 assists, 18 turnovers, 6 steals in the ballgame. Enhanced scoring numbers in the paint. Campbellsville 30-point advantage was 64 points in the paint. Off turnovers 31-10 in favor of Campbellsville. Second chance points 9-2 in favor of the Lady Tigers, and bench points 49-14 again in favor of Campbellsville's Lady Tigers. The score never tied. No lead changes in this one. Campbellsville led the entire way, the largest lead of the ball game, 43 points, which well, that's the final margin here as the Lady Tigers win it 109-66. We say a special thank you to Campbellsville University President Dr. Keith Spears, also the Vice President for Athletics, Rusty Hollinsworth, Director of Athletics, Jim Hardy. A special thank you to all those gentlemen for helping make our broadcast possible. Jeannie Clark, WLCU TV FM General Manager, and the entire television crew, Zach Wilson, Jordan Annell, and the bunch producing our broadcast. Sports Info tonight for helping out as well. Leanne Greider-Durham on color commentary. She's back with me on Wednesday night as Campbellsville welcomes Asbury here to the Powell Athletic Center. Tori Cox producing our broadcast for radio this evening, and thank you to Tori as well. Lady Tigers back in action on Wednesday as they will play host to Asbury. The Eagles come to the Powell, 6 p.m. the start time, 5:45. Coverage begins on 88.7 The Tiger. Matt Payton signing off from the Powell. Campbellsville winners here tonight, 109-66. You've been following Lady Tiger basketball on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.